Good morning. This is Mr. Smith, and I just want to do a quick tutorial with you guys on how you can access uh, using the online test book. So let's get to it. All right, first, you go right here at 7th grade math to go to the test book. Click on the textbook, and you're going to click on the teacher edition. Hit cancel. Now, for those that don't know, your rosters are already in here, so it already has the classes set up for you. You can find them right here. But I'm going to get right into it. It's a lot of things you can do with this, but I'm just going to get right into assessing, giving assessments online to your students. So first thing you want to do, you want to go upper left-hand corner to menu and resources. That's where you can get your worksheets from for each section. But we're going to go all the way down to assessment. All right. When I click on assessment, you're going to see a plethora of different tests. Each chapter has a pre-test, a diagnostic test, and a final chapter test. And you can see as you go down, it's a different test, test 1, test 2, test 3. But I want you to go all the way down to e-assessment. All right, McGraw-Hill e-assessment. Click on that, and it's going to bring up a new window. All right, so I'm going to move this to where you can see it. All right, so once this pops up, we're not going to worry about creating any new tests or anything. You're going to go up here to test generator and click on classes and assignments. All right, so to the left right here should be all your classes. All right, it might have your classes from last year, but it wouldn't be anything in there. So you got to find your 4 classes for this year. I'm going to use my 3rd period class as an example. So you will get that class. I'm going to drag it over here to the blue screen. And then let me delete this. All right, so yesterday I gave my class a quiz on absolute value integers, the lesson 1-1, in the first chapter. And so they did that. So we're going to give them a new assignment. We just talked about adding integers. So we're going to click on new assignment. Before I get into that, you can click your roster and make sure you have all your students on there. All right. If you get a new student, it normally takes a day or 2 for it to actually go on the roster. So if you get somebody on Monday, give it to Wednesday before they go in there. But because the county paid for the book, they automatically go in there. So we got to use this as a valuable resource. All right. So new assignment. So right here you can have the name of the assignment. So I'm gonna show you how to name it, but the easiest way is just hit select test, and this will pop up. Click on the book. That's chapter 1 integers. All these are the tests that you saw in the assessment section. So you can give it online if you choose to. So I'm gonna find add and enter lesson 1-2. And when I highlight it, it will already name it for me. However, I don't like it to have homework practice on there, so I always delete mine and I put adding integers quiz. That way they take it more seriously. All right, you can leave the category as test or you can put it as quiz, however you want to do it. Then click next. This is a list of your students. Make sure you might have one person that say they understand that. They don't need to take that. You just move them over here. All right. But for the most part, you want everybody to take it. Now, for me, I like to give my students 2 chances because they make below a 70, they need to redo it again. They make over 70, they don't have to, they don't want. But you got 2 chances, and I'll take the highest score. On the second checkbox, limit availability to the specific date and time range. You want to put a date in there. For example, if I give it to them today, August 13th, 2019, and I leave it blank, the cutoff won't be until August 13th, 2020. So I always want to put a date. So I put August 13th, time 8 a.m. And I generally do 7 days, or if I give it on Monday, they have to complete it by Friday. It's totally up to you. All right. So I don't do anything with the presentation. You leave that alone because you don't want them to check their responses. If they make below a 7, they need to go back and do some studying. All right. Then you hit next. You just want your students to be able to see the score that they made. So then I hit next, and then it's complete. Then I hit finish. And then you have adding integers quiz. All right. So you can always go to the quiz, and if you ever want to see the preview, we can preview it. And this is pretty much what it looks like, what the student sees when they pull it up. It's normally about between 15 and 20 questions, just covering what they should know about adding integers. One thing I have noticed, the last 3 questions will be word problems, all right? Which is good because for those that don't know, McGraw-Hill actually writes the milestone. So this will be good. So you can actually, and it grades it on its own. So if you look, I gave my students, some of them get to it, the absolute value and integers quiz. And so it grades it on your own. I just go to view assignment results, and then it lets me know what they made. And I can record that in my grade book, or I can use this to see who do not understand. I see this young man right here, he doesn't get it. So that's a person I'm gonna have to pull and work with tomorrow. That's a group I'm gonna have to work with. This person, that's a group I'm gonna have to work with. But I see others that are ready to move on. All right. And so you also can pull up, you can click on it, and then it said where view, and you can see where they made the mistake. You can look at theirs. Okay. So it's plenty of things you can do. Like I said, I just use it to just pretty much gauge where my students are. Like I'm not gonna really put every grade in the book, but I can use it to differentiate, put in my groups, and it's another thing that you can do in your classroom. And like, for example, if we got 21 laptops, you got a group of 8, another group of 8, 16 laptops, and they can be doing it in class while you got one group, you're teaching them the next skill, or you're working with them on the number lines, doing something different. So it's pretty much how you use it. Like I said, they have an assessment for each lesson. So it's a valuable resource, and it's just something I want to share with you guys. Thank you.